This is CJ Sishik. And
hi, this is Antonella Francesca.
Okay. Hello, Antonella Francesca.
Hi.
Good to see you.
CJ
Welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
Antonella is on probation. She fucked up the other day, but we're gonna give her another chance because everyone deserves a second chance. Just as long as she follows the rules and is venting and vaping and not shutting me up when I feel that something is important.
Terribly sorry I ruined the last episode. Very sorry. I apologize. I had to spend a week in an ankle bracelet at home because of that.
Hence the striped shirt. She's going to join Paul Manafort very soon. Yeah, speaking of...
I thought it was Manafort.
Manafort, what's up with his case not being over yet?
Yeah. I think that's good. That's good news.
Why is that good news?
It means they're studying it. It means
There's nothing to study. You're guilty. If there's nothing to study, I mean, like, so is this going to be like an OJ thing? Like, 0.00001% that it wasn't his DNA on all the dead bodies. But let's mull this over for a while.
I mean, there were many charges, right? Many counts.
Yeah, 18? It's 18 charges,
18? So that's a lot. And it shows me that they're serious and they want to try to do their best. That's how I see it. And they have questions. It could be one juror asking for all this. It doesn't mean it's, you don't know what's going on, but I think it's good that it's taking time. And, they're being serious about it, I believe.
I mean, it's good that, if you think it's good that it's taking time, wouldn't it have been better that it's not taking time and it's just a guilty plea right away? Like, isn't it usually like that? I mean, just because this is in the news and okay, speaking of, let's stop right here. What Donald Trump said the other day, while this case is a live case, it's an active case going on. Like, I mean, he is literally the head of all, like, police. Like, think of it like police department here, like, then it branches out. Like, he's the top of government. He's the head of all police. And he is taking a live investigation and had the fucking balls to say on live TV, I like this guy. He's really nice. He's such a nice guy. Yeah. Even though, and by the way, if you caught him, he's always, in his head. It's like a circus juggling act. He goes, oh, he only worked for me for this amount of time, because he has to say that, of course. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm going to separate myself from him. He hardly knows the guy. I hardly know him. However, he was a really good guy while I didn't know him. He was a really nice guy. He has to cover all of his bases. Such a fuckhead. He's such a fucktard. Just has to cover all of the bases. And to say that during a live, like, open case. Can you imagine for 1 second if Obama did that during any single case that was an open case? Like,
well, Nixon said something when Charles Manson trial was going on. He almost created a mistrial.
Yeah.
Because he said something that he's guilty, that Charles Manson's guilty, before the verdict came out. And I don't know how they got away with continuing it. He's guilty.
Wow.
He just said he's guilty.
Yeah. I mean, there's the opposite, saying he's a good guy and da-da-da-da. Yeah. I mean, obviously, that's a lot easier. This is actually more difficult because he's saying a guy with 18 counts of perjury, like, like the amount of things that he did, like money laundering, like so many disgusting things. He didn't pay his taxes for 15 plus years. This is, even if he did one of the 18 things, he's not a good guy. You're not a good guy. So
they're all fellow henchmen of Trump.
So what does it mean
to Trump? They're good guys because they get the job done for Trump.
Yeah.
He doesn't care if it's done legally or illegally. It gets done.
Yep. He's a good guy because it acted under what was okay for him. It worked for him.
Yeah.
So he's a good guy.
You can't think... I mean,
anyone that, like, works for him is... If I went around killing everybody, but then at the end of it went, and I love Donald Trump, he'd be like... That girl's okay in my book.
Yeah.
Let's pardon that chick.
Yeah.
Exactly. Find her guilty, pardon that chick, as long as she goes around and says good things about me. And, like, that's what he said about Omarosa. He said the only reason that he kept her on staff was literally, this was in quotes, but she said really nice things about me. Like, no matter what he said, he's like, she's a dog. She never showed up to work on time. Her thoughts were always stupid. I mean, you name it, he said it. Like, she was a disgusting slob. She didn't get along. He said she didn't get along with the rest of the staff. She stole money. You name it. But then he said, but I kept, and someone said, so why'd you keep her on? He goes, well, she said nice things about me.
All ego.
All ego. That's it. We're living in the world of Donald Trump's ego. Did you hear how he wanted that whole parade, the military parade?
Yeah.
That was literally just because
to show off his toy.
He wanted to be like, look at me, and this is my Navy, this is my Army, this is my, And then he found out the price tag, and even still, he was like, whatever, fine. Everyone was like, no! And then the numbers came out, and the number was $92 million just forget about what it takes to make a parade. Just to shut down.
It's like security.
Just to shut that down.
Wow.
Right, in D.C. Just to shut that down.
Oh my God.
$92 million. And they figured out just that number alone was going to be paying for 4,500 people's in the military salary. Soldiers for like years. For like a year. They're like, take that money and give them a raise.
Yeah,
like,
but I mean,
me?
But on the other hand, they do waste money like fucking crazy. Like one bomb is like $1 billion. It's like stupid money like that. When it becomes,
understood.
Becomes
However,
military money.
Yes, I believe that they put a lot of money and put in the toilet and flush. I do. And especially when our deficit is up to $32 trillion, they do. And whatever. But this was literally just a so smooth as ego, just a patting down. That's all it was about.
And the
because
funny
he went
thing
to France and he saw during the Bastille Day how they were. Yeah,
he's like pacify the 5-year-old child. I want a parade like that. I want a parade like that. Mommy, I want a parade like that.
And it's so great. One of the people that was on CNN, I love her so much. She has a really squeaky little voice. She's really cute. She said, good for everybody in D.C. for sticking up for us. Finally. Like, that's my tax dollars. Like, I don't want to pay for some bullshit like this. Like, why are we not asked? Like, what goes through here? Like, when did Congress stop speaking up for us? Like, when did they all fucking shut the fuck up? And when did things get shut down? That's what I would like to know. Like, I think this all comes down to Congress just never speaking. And they're all complicit. They're all just a bunch of fucking. I've never seen anything. Did you see? I saw the craziest thing today. It was what's his name with the big neck in Congress? He was Paul Ryan. What's the other fucker's name?
The turtleneck?
Yeah, what's his name? Let's just call him Turtle then. Fine. We'll call him Turtle. Okay. Yeah. Rich McConnell.
Rich McConnell.
No.
He's like that,
Mitch McConnell.
Like that cartoon character.
Let's call him Bitch Manek. Okay, Bitch Manek. Okay. I saw a video of him. It was from 1992. It was when Clinton was during his trial. And he said the craziest shit. He's like, this has been going on so long. I mean, I'm sorry. He said, oh, no, I'm sorry. It was about the Manafort case. And this was the comparisons I had to say. Okay. He said during that, like, these people are able to hear what's going on outside of this trial. The whole thing should be thrown out. This whole thing should be thrown out, and
because it's leaking out.
Yeah. Maybe let's pause this and start again.